Come on, Bitsy. Come on, Bitsy.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Warehouse. My name is Brogan and I am with Mike.
Good evening, everybody. We are doing a special show tonight. We think we are probably still 2 hours away from the Bitcoin ETF. So just like you see with Jules Holland, we're going to do our own Christmas Hogmanay. That's right, I've still got a Christmas tree up behind me. Forget that for now. Tonight, we do not have an agenda. We don't have any articles to read out. What we're going to do tonight is we're going to look at the Bitcoin chart. We're going to monitor the news. We're going to have a talk about the impact of the Bitcoin ETF on the markets, on Bitcoin itself, on blockchain. We're going to have our quiz, and there will be quiz questions throughout the show. And this is the important bit that I've been saying on, where was I saying it? On Telegram, actually, today. We're going to be giving away Beam to 3 lucky winners. Now, because it's such short notice, there's 2 things you need to do to enter the competition. First of all, you need to go over to our YouTube channel and comment with your name if you want to enter the competition. We've already got some people that are pre-entered. If you're an OG member of Crypto Warehouse, you're automatically entered. So Kishan is already entered. Tariq is already entered. Rick will already be entered, and Jason, I believe, will already be entered. So there's already 4 people on the list. We're going to give away 3 lots of Beam. I will send it you on Binance. So when you contact us on Telegram, I'll need your Binance ID. So it's a Beam giveaway. To enter, you need to go to our YouTube channel and you need to paste your name in there. That's the first thing you need to do to enter. Secondly, if you win, you need to go to our Telegram group and contact us in there and let me know what your Binance ID is. Cannot say fairer than that. We are not going to be doing the draw for about 45 minutes. So you have ages to enter, and we are going to keep reminding you throughout the show. If nobody enters, then Kishan, Tariq, Rick, and Jason will be getting those prizes. So make sure you do it. You've got ages to do it.
Yep.
It's not going to take you very long. And while you're there, you could hit the subscribe button as well. We've just hit 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. Big thank you to all of you over there. And we are close to 80,000 subscribers on Binance, which is incredible. We only started streaming on Binance in May. So in 7 months, we've gained 80,000 followers. Incredible. That's a big intro,
Who am I pitting twice on the wheelchair? I got Jason, Kishan, Tariq, Rick.
Kishan gets entered twice, and Jason gets entered twice.
Okay. Rick is on YouTube with us. Rick, hey, great to see you, Michael Morgan. Hello, Rick. TMWB on YouTube. Great to see you. I'm really excited today. I'm really excited.
I am super excited
because we're going to see all this news come out because it's been heavily anticipated. It was so heavily anticipated that it went into it's like you go so far into the infinite, you start to go negative, and that's what happened with Bitcoin. It was so highly anticipated that people were like, okay, everyone's going to buy and long now. So the market just absolutely went down. So that was pretty crazy.
It went horribly wrong. All because Gary Gensler didn't have his 2-factor authentication.
As well, that was probably one of the main parts. But
yeah,
the anticipation has been crazy. We've safely prepared. If I can just say that if you have seen from our Twitter, I believe we may have talked about it on Telegram as well. You'll understand we have been heavily prepared for this news coming out and the subsequent price of Bitcoin change. So that's going to be pretty crazy. Hopefully you guys have some longs in, wherever it may be. Hopefully you entered pretty early. I know it got as low as we have our liquidation price, because when I do longs and shorts, I'm confident myself. I go big balls. Okay, I don't do no stop loss. Okay, if I lose, if it goes wrong, it's my fault, and I lose all my money. That's fine. So, and I'm glad I didn't do stop loss because we got to 44.3, and our liquidation was 44.1. But it's coming up now. So I feel sorry for a lot of people because I do believe a lot of people have been wicked out, and have lost their So I count myself lucky, and if things go well, we're going to have a handsome reward for this. Surviving through this. It's going to be great. We have been having our party with our lovely drinks.
These are non-alcoholic Tibetan water. No. Yak water. Tibetan yak water absolutely. In here. This is alcohol-free Tibetan yak water, which we're drinking to celebrate. And we have, should the news be announced, which I don't think it's going to happen, should the news be announced, we have some alcohol-free Botasia to celebrate if it happens. Yeah. Now, just to give you an idea, normally these kind of announcements happen at the end of the trading day. That is, as far as I'm aware, 10 o'clock stream time. So it's now 10 past 8. It's not going to happen for 2 hours. We're probably not going to be here in 2 hours. Probably slumped in our chairs asleep from all the excitement.
Well, I'd love to be here, but because I want to be prepared to watch the longs, because
the whip,
in case things go this, that, the other.
Exactly.
But yeah, Tariq saying hello to Mike and Brogan. A lot of people saying hello and love it. Great to see you here. Oh, isn't that nice? That Cyberpunk Danny and Mary are both with us on YouTube.
Do you know what? You know what?
So nice.
I said, I don't know if it was New Year's Day or the 2nd of January, something like that. I was dying to find out if Cyberpunk Danny and Cyberpunk Mary were related. And it took about 4 or 5 streams to actually find out that they were related, which is great. And apparently Cyberpunk Danny's favourite part of the show is the quiz. So what we're going to do, because we have a rough agenda, we do have a rough agenda, but throughout the show, we're going to ask quiz questions. And as you can tell by the quiz questions we asked on the morning show, they were quite nonsensical. What's the native token of Cardano? Was it ADA or ASDA? So it's going to be that kind of theme for the rest of the evening. We'll be asking questions along the way. We're going to be keeping an outlook on Twitter. We're going to keep an eye on the charts. Brogan's got the charts up there. As Brogan's already said, he's got a long in from 46.1.
So we had a couple of different entries because things started to go wrong. We're going up. We're 46.7. Anyway, we had some. It's not. Hold on, let me refresh the page so I can see. We had some entries. Lovely if it told me. So basically, our margin right now is 46.2. Yeah. Which is our break even. But we had, I entered at some points when we broke 47. I entered. I thought this is it. Obviously, it wasn't it.
Yeah.
But that was a bit previously. I had some. I had another entry, like 46.7, probably where we are right now. But different entries. But we entered as it was starting to go down. So it means our liquidation and everything was bringing down with it. So the more money we put in, which means the more money we put in, which means the higher we get rewarded.
You dollar cost averaged in
a long. Technically, yes.
Which is what a lot of people do. And again, with take profits, as we go up, should we hit 48, 49, 50,000 this evening or tomorrow, you can just dollar cost average out.
Maybe
you can take
if
profits.
I want to, I'll just close like half here, half there.
Yeah,
but I've got the take profit at 49,990.
Yeah,
49,990. Yeah.
Okay. Should we very briefly have a look at the markets? What's the markets doing? What's gained the most in the last hour? Also, by the way, we've had some messages which I'm going to read out.
Yes.
So,
entered.
First of all, Cyberpunk Danny and Cyberpunk Mary.
Yep. Entered.
And Hidden Agendas and Rick TMWB. You are all entered. So that's 4 plus. We've got 9 entries so far into the Beam giveaway. And you know what we should do? To make it fair, I think we should give Cyberpunk Danny a 3rd entry. Cyberpunk fam, we'll call it. What's happened?
Someone's going crazy. We just went from 46.5 or 46.7 to 46.1, and now we're about 46.3. It's going crazy. Anyway, yeah,
hopefully that's gonna happen. So what's up in the last hour? What's gained the most in the last hour?
All these websites and pages and charts open, and might finally crash my computer. There we go. Oh yeah. Also, before I do that.
Oh yes.
And very kind of Binance themselves to send their merch package to us all the way to little old us.
Oh. Is that going to appear on camera?
Now, what's funny is that yellow is being mistaken for green, and it's being got out of. It was weird.
We've received the biggest Binance swag box you've ever seen in your life. We've got throws, t-shirts, credit card, things.
Yeah, all of it.
All of it. So a big thank you to Binance.
Yeah,
and it's our favourite platform to stream on, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I am easily bribable. The only people who can't bribe me are the criminal type who like to try and get me to make videos about their dodgy websites, which reminds me, I did make a video about crypto. Was it called Crypto Wise?
Oh yeah, you're looking at the... Yeah.
I've made another video. I don't make them for views because obviously now we're monetized. We get paid for views and things like that. I haven't made that. And I don't make those kind of videos to make any money. I make them to stop you guys from being scammed. And I'm not going to go on about scams now because we're in a party, but you don't have to watch all of the scam videos. Watch one of them. And the reason being is there's 3 things that they should have on their website. If they're not there, run a mile. That's all I'm going to say about it. So,
yes, Adila said, he said, did CD send it? I hope so. Yeah, he actually came to our front door.
He did.
And handed it over to us because he obviously, he's not very busy right now.
Doesn't have a job anymore.
No, he's not very busy, so he was actually able to come and deliver it.
He came to my door. He knocked. He went like that. Handed me a box.
Yeah, like the double sign, just put on his forward
and ran off.
Rick said, there we go. Apparently ETF will be approved today after the US market closes.
Yes.
After today's session, yes. So obviously 10 o'clock our 10 time, wherever that may be for you, will be answered.
It's way too late for us to be streaming at that
I
time.
would love to stay on for it, but
I'm going to be asleep.
I would
Let's
stay
be honest.
Anyway, let's
Tibetan yak water. If you drink enough Tibetan yak water, not only do you pee like a yak, but it also makes you sleep like a yak. And yaks can sleep. They're like cats. Just very big cats with really big hooves. So what are the top gainers in the last hour? Let's do some actual streaming.
Yes, actually, yeah, cover some crypto content. Tweet did say though, they didn't pay you enough, right, Mike?
Yeah, I don't get paid enough for anything. I've got holes in my jumpers. I am like the crypto version of Mother Teresa with holes in my cardigans. Which reminds me, talking of Mother Teresa, part of the show today is going to be an AMA. So get thinking of any questions you want to ask us. They can be about crypto, they can be about prices, they can be about us, they can be about anything you want. Ask us some questions. Otherwise, we're going to sit here and
not
tell you really bad jokes. And that is not what you want.
Well, no, not we. Maybe you. With your jokes. I know you don't have very good jokes. Did anyone watch the TA videos? Because we did some Hollywood editing, rivaling the Avengers, if I will say.
Do you want to show the clip?
I'll show the clip. We'll do the markets. And I'll show the clip of
do the clip of you.
It's great. But if you guys, if it adds to the TA, I'll add more. Because it takes me about 3 minutes to edit the TA videos because I just plonk it in. Fade in, fade out, and sorted. Anyway, let's just get to the markets. I'll show a clip in a minute.
I am going to ask a quiz question while you're doing that.
Sure, fine. So, Bitcoin, 9.25% up 7 day, only 0.6% up, or 0.60.
Do you put your hand over your mouth? Are you 3?
It doesn't matter. The mic is right next to me. It doesn't matter.
Right, I've got to try and restart the app to ask the question. So you okay. Get on with the markets.
Bitcoin dominance. Oops, I just clicked somewhere. Bitcoin dominance 52.5%.
You wouldn't know that he had a private education, would you? You wouldn't know. Private education. The same level of education.
With my amazing enunciation of words and my broad vocabulary and accent.
Your incredible internal wind is what I'm.
I thought you were about to say incredible intellect, and you would be very right. My strong-willed personality and paired with my great intelligence leads me to be great in any field of work, especially with crypto TA.
We're not on the screen at this point, are we?
No, we're not.
All right, that's good. Right, I'm going to ask the quiz question. So, do you want to tell us what's gaining?
I'd love to get on. Yeah. Dominance 52.5% for Bitcoin, very amazing. Ethereum is also 17.1%, which is also really good. Market cap $1.7 trillion. It's down 16%. Not really much going on there. There's nothing really going on there. I'm just gonna look at the prices. Who really cares? Bitcoin 0.15% change in 1 hour. That's yet to come. I will say. 7 day 9%. Yeah, whatever. Let's go on the 1 hour. Optimism's up 3% in 1 hour. That's crazy. 24 hours more important there. Rocket Pool 20.8%. Arbitrum 20%. Optimism 20%.
Are these 24-hour gainers?
Yeah. Blur 13.7%. I made a great profit on that Blur thing.
You did.
That was great. That was amazing. Who's losing? No one's really losing. SHIB 4% down. So don't worry, guys. We'll be giving you less money.
Right. The quiz question has been asked.
Oh, Celestia's 30% up on the 7 day.
Yeah, no.
Crazy. Bonks 25%. That's good. Bonk was losing for a bit.
Yeah.
Clayton, never heard of that in my life. 30% down 7 day. A-Star 22%. Say 18%. You know what? I'm annoyed at that. I shorted, and I said it in the video. I got out at a profit. I shorted, and then the Bitcoin news came out and all that, and everything went up. And I'm prone. Go on.
I can't say the quiz question. We've got 22 seconds
Go.
left. The quiz question is: is Brogan full of wind or beans? So the answer is wind or beans.
I'm probably both right now.
Just type wind or beans into chat and you will win. That's the quiz question.
Anyway, I'm somehow very prone to placing my longs and shorts at a point of significance. So I accidentally put my short at resistance level, which on paper sounds absolutely amazing, and I would be in a Tesla right now. However, the fact that people, whether it be in their control or not, accidentally said ETFs came out, meant that it just didn't matter. But obviously, I said it as I walked in, because you were like, oh my God, you're losing. I said, it's not sustainable, it's gonna fall, and it did. So we're really down right now. But I got out of them, I say, without really caring, because I just wanted to get out of my profit. And it came down to 0.62 cent, which is basically what I said. So again, once I'm right.
You are perfect. You are spot on. And also, there are 30 people correct in chat.
Very good.
The question was, is Brogan full of wind or is he full of beans? Full of beans for the person who is asking, which is Durka. Beans is when you're full of enthusiasm. And
How am I not both of right now?
Because it was an either or. And the answer was, of course, wind, because you are full of wind.
Well, no, I'm not actually. You just lied to everybody. Because I've already expelled my wind, and I'm still yet full of beans.
Adil got it right. Big Ball 11 is back.
I love that. Big Ball 11.
Kevo, Tariq got it right. Fran is here. Fran, I've just read your message. I think you know what Fran's doing?
What?
Am I allowed to tell people in chat what you're thinking of doing, Fran? Because I think it's a brilliant, brilliant project. Let me know in chat if I can tell people. Cyberpunk Mary got it right. Franny got it right. Sub-Zero is in chat. Lots of people are here. We will ask more questions along the way. But Fran is doing a project. Fran is a teacher, and Fran's going to do a project at their school. And I want to know if he will let me tell people what he's doing, because I think it's a very noble cause. And if there's any other way we can help, if we can make you a video,
please,
or if we can give a shout out,
it's educational on crypto
to your students, we will help.
Absolutely.
We will do our best. We are not the best, but we will do.
Oh, we are. I am anyway.
We will do our best. We will do our best. So that's the charts. What is?
I've got the clip up now.
Okay.
Why my camera very high? There we go. I think there's a zoo upstairs.
There's people falling down the stairs.
That could also be a fact. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. I don't think anyone has ever really seen this ever. This is like pure quality. Look at that. Look how smooth that is. Honestly.
What we're looking at? Oh,
look, that is brilliant.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Anyway, that's what I did. So we are advancing as a civilization of crypto house. So here's a Bitcoin chart. I actually don't know what I'm supposed to be bringing up.
The Bitcoin chart.
Perfect. I just did that.
Okay. So before we get to the Bitcoin chart, just a reminder, we are giving away Beam on the stream. So Beam tokens are being given away on the stream. If you want to play along, you have to type your name into the chat on YouTube. It was a last-minute decision to do this giveaway. I didn't really get to speak to Brogan too much about it. So if you want to enter,
you have no idea what
go and type your username into the YouTube stream. And in about 35 minutes time, we're going to do the draw. I think there's currently about 10 people entered. There's going to be 3 prizes. I don't know how much it is each, 100 Beam or something each. I don't know what it is, but it's a bit of a giveaway, which we haven't done for a while. We've had so much on. So make sure to go over and enter that.
Yeah, I'm just reading some comments. Someone said, so much loss, I'm tired, boss. I know, Ozal, it's been very rough.
Yeah.
When news like this is in the waters, you might think, okay, news like this, I mean, everything's going to go up. Well, when in the occurrence of the news coming out, yes, Bitcoin's going to blow, everything's going to blow. But what's the unfortunate part about it is what precedes, precedes it, before it, or precedes it, is all this turbulence within prices, and not just like 0.5%, 1% movements. It's huge movements of the price, and we were nearly wicked out multiple times. Luckily, I kept on putting money in, so we didn't get wicked out. But there's been so many people who've been licked on both ends of the stick, So it is, it's very unfortunate, and very sorry about that. But eventually when this news comes out, it's going to be hopefully one way, and that is up. Franklin said, "Bear not still gathering info."
That's fine. I will not say a thing. I totally understand. The one thing I would say about that is that whenever the Fed are meeting to discuss interest rates, and if interest rates go up or come down, it affects the Bitcoin price. It's best not to trade those periods of time because it's high volatility.
Yep.
Now, yesterday and today and Monday, in fact, any day this week, it's not a good idea to long or short Bitcoin at all, as we saw last night. Now, the reason we longed last night was I literally ran like wee Willy Winky. I ran in my shorts and my nightcap, screaming at Brogan, long, 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 because the price was just all over the place. We wicked all the way up to 48,000, came all the way down to 44.
It was 44.3.
44.3.
The lowest we ever got to was 44.3, and our liquidation was 44.1. So,
yeah.
You know what? If there's somebody out there, and they are preying on us. So thank you guys. Thank you.
They're not preying on us. They're preying for us.
Yeah, but there's something they're preying on us like failing. But I was about to say,
Yeah.
and I know this happened because we have such a great audience that you were all praying for us. As we were for you guys.
Yeah.
I was every night. I've been praying for you guys. So I don't know if you've not been doing that, then
Exactly. Right, we've got a few more entries. Fran has entered. Fran Chicken and Play with Noob. Hamza Rasul has also entered.
Rick, am I entered? Yes, you are entered.
Rick is entered. Yeah. What we'll do?
Read those names out again. I only add them.
They're in the YouTube chat. They are.
Oh, okay. I'll just do it. Next time.
Have we got Durka? Durka is entered. Fran Chicken is entered.
Fran Chicken.
Fran Chicken.
Okay. Hamza.
Hamza Rasul.
Okay.
Rasool. Hamza Rasul is entered.
Fran Chicken.
And that's who we've got so far.
Cool.
So remember, if you want to enter, all you've got to do is type your name into our YouTube chat, and you will be entered to win some beans. Not beans. Beans is what I had for my lunch. Beam tokens. I'll need your Binance ID, but we'll worry about that when you've won. What we'll do is you go onto something like Telegram, just message me on there saying that you've won, and we'll send you the money via
how noble. ID. How noble of Adil, not entering so others might win.
Put him in. Adil Khan, you have entered the quiz. No, not the quiz, the prize draw. You are in as well.
There we go.
Tariq is already in. If there's any other regulars in chat that you see, any other OGs, they will also go to the draw as well. Because
just make sure if you're not spamming us with crap, as the majority of people are. Not saying with is in terms of 500 code here. If you are someone who does watch us and is actually a real person, isn't one of these crap bots. Try keep active in the chat so I can have more chance of seeing, because I'm not looking at the chat all the time. I'm looking at different chats. Oh, Maxim, lovely.
I'm trying to...
Maxim, I'm adding you now.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye on chat, as well as trying to focus on the stream as well. You know who we should also put into the quiz?
Yeah.
Web3 Superstar. Yeah. Not quiz, I keep calling it a quiz. Prize draw. We should put him in the prize draw.
All right.
Also, one other big bit of news. For the people, I made a video about 3 weeks ago about Ponk. And I can't really mention it when we do the normal stream because we stream in so many different places. But I want to update everybody because there was a free NFT mint where you could mint an NFT for free. And by holding that NFT, you'd get a free airdrop of Ponk tokens. Now, they were expecting 10,000 people to mint. Somewhere in the region of 69 to 70,000 people minted Ponk NFTs. Way more than Magic Eden, which is probably the biggest Solana marketplace. Bigger than they expected, bigger than Ponk expected. And the airdrop and the additional functionality that comes with those NFTs is still being worked on because nobody expected it. But it was so widely advertised. I told all you guys about it. I think that video got maybe 800 to 1,000 views or something like that. So it is happening. I'm not following it on a daily basis, but I'm keeping my eye on it. And they haven't gone anywhere. And obviously it was a free mint. It's not like it's cost anybody anything. So make sure to keep hold of that NFT, keep hold of it in your Soulflare wallet or your Phantom wallet, there will be an airdrop at some point. And it doesn't matter what the airdrop is worth today. There is a very good chance in the bull run it's going to tend to 100x anyway, because it's a meme coin. It's going to suck up some of the liquidity in the market. It's going to do very well for itself. That also goes with Gecko and every other coin that we've covered. For now, though, we're focusing on Bitcoin because it's the Bitcoin ETF party.
And, you know, things will proceed. Bitcoin's price going up because, yes, it's like the iron fist of crypto.
Yeah.
I said this in my TA videos as well. Like, I said it with you know, luckily I think I did Beam, didn't I, on the members area.
Yeah.
Beam was really good. It had so many times going up, but obviously Beam, I was saying, yeah, even if I did any TA, I would still say it would go up because of the Bitcoin news. And I said with the save video, if any of you guys watched it, you know, we would short right now, and you know, I have been right. We did fall pretty heavily to 62 cents, which is where I said we would fall to. And then I said, you know, after that, you know, look for a short. And you know what? I am so good. I'm an oracle. Because I said it would go to 62.5, roughly like that.
Are you talking about Bitcoin?
No, I'm talking about say.
It's supposed to be the Bitcoin ETF party.
Hey, let me talk.
Not the
Talk.
Brogan
Hey,
Say
hey,
party.
You talk every day on stream because you stream every day. I only come here every, you know, once a week, once a week, whatever.
Well, can I just say one thing before you carry on? Because I've just asked a quiz question.
Go on.
Quiz question is, the Bitcoin halving, is it in April or June? Just put April or June into chat. The two answers are both in the question. Take it away. You've got 40 seconds.
More than enough time. So with say, as I was saying, you know, 62.5.
As you were saying. I like that.
See, I'm so good. I think of jokes without even thinking them.
Yeah.
With say, I said 62.5 or whatever. But what I was saying in the video, which was what I was trying to emphasize, with how important the ETF news has been, is, you know, try to look to get out of, if you do short say, try to look to get out as fast as you can during Wednesday, due to the fact that this news is going to be coming out. Everything's going to be going up. So yeah, it's this ETF news is so greatly important. Anyway, yeah.
Thank you for that. Oh, it's gone off. I've not had a chance to redo one.
Was that fast? How long did you do it for?
Wait, it's a minute.
Oh.
I can't see who won because it's gone off my screen. But anyway, we'll be asking more quiz questions throughout the show. What's the next topic on the agenda?
But ETF party.
Yeah.
Giveaway.
Next? Giveaway. So we've already gone through the giveaway. If you want to enter the giveaway, we're giving away Beam tokens. I think there's going to be 3 prizes because I think we've got 300 and some Beam tokens to give away. It's never going to make you rich right now, but it could do very well in the bull run. So maybe keep hold of them for now. We're giving away 3 prizes. They're all exactly the same. So whether you get drawn out first, second, or third, you're going to win. To enter, you need to go to our YouTube channel and comment in the chat. Put your username in. What time is it now?
It's 8:30.
In 20 minutes' time, we're going to do the prize draw on a little spinny wheel. It's a little bit like Wheel of Fortune, isn't it?
Yeah.
A little bit like Wheel of Fortune.
Sure.
Brogan pulls out 3 names. If you win, the, what's it called? Telegram details are down below. Contact us through our Crypto Warehouse Telegram group and we will give you the prize. Send it to your Binance ID. It will not be straight away because obviously we're streaming. It will either be tonight or it will be tomorrow morning. What's next? Now we've done the giveaway.
AMA. Is it an AMA for us?
The AMA. Oh, brilliant. We've not done this. You know why we started this?
Why?
Crypto
Warehouse.
We started the AMA, which stands for Ask Me Anything. We started the AMA before we had any viewers.
Yes.
So what happened was we got to the AMA and nobody asked us any questions. So what we did was we created the quiz. So the quiz replaced the AMA. So this is your opportunity for the next 10 minutes to ask us any question about anything you want to ask. It can be about Brogan's haircut.
Yeah. How do you look so good?
It can be about what is going to happen with the Bitcoin ETF. It can be anything to do with Binance. It can be anything you want.
How do you draw a chart so well? How do you get it right all the time?
How are you so meek and humble?
Yeah.
It can be any of those things.
Yeah.
Ask a question.
How are you so down to earth?
How am I so down to earth? He's not down to earth. He's up there in the clouds.
Yeah. winning.
So, ask us any questions. Now, you need to keep an eye on chat to see if there's any questions. And if nobody asks any questions, then I'm going to ask you some questions and you can ask me some questions.
All right. Are you crypto whales?
Who said that?
Rick Prototype.
Rich Prototype. Are we crypto whales?
I've only just begun in my journey of life.
I've been in 3 bull runs and I started with very little. And if we get to the end of this bull run and we get to where I think we're going to get to, then I will have a sizable 7-figure sum. I don't think that makes me a whale. I don't have 10,000 Bitcoin, for example. I don't have 5,000 Bitcoin. But if the portfolio I've got plays out, then I will have a sizable 7-figure sum at the end of it. Now, you could ask me that question in 4 years' time, and you'd probably get a completely different answer. But for now, let's just get to the end of this bull run, take some profits. And obviously, when we get all of that cash, the first thing we're going to do with a lot of it is plow it back into the channel. So we'll have studios. Brogan will have makeup on.
I don't need makeup. I never have makeup.
He will need makeup. By the next bull run, he'll need makeup. He'll look like me. I'm only 30 years of age.
No, do you know what? He's actually only about 4 years older than me. You might not know. I've seen that joke about that guy who's like 80 and has long hair.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm only 14," but the guy, you know what? I'll find that clip. I'll post it in the Telegram. It is a great joke.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I see a lot of people talking about. So Rohu said how to earn money. Hamza, who is in the YouTube chat, said, "I have a question. How can I earn 1,000 USDT while having one?" Obviously, those are great wins, and they're very hard to do, and it'll take you a long time. A lot of the time, just earning money, if you're starting with nothing, you want to have a stream.
No. I was going to make a point. If Hamza had asked that question 6 months ago, I would have given him a totally different answer to now. But I'll give him my answer after you give yours.
So I was about to say, it depends on what point you're starting at. If you're starting with no money, it's going to be trying to garner some capital. So you can, so it depends. You think, okay, how am I going to earn money, and how am I going to use money to get more money? Is like 2 steps. So it's like, okay, well, if you have a job or anything, if you've got capital already, great. If you want to earn money by investing, which obviously Hamza is wants to do, learning how to do TA. The best way to earning money is being self-sufficient. You can't just listen to somebody else all the time. Obviously, listening to other people's opinions and seeing their takes on things is obviously very important to see if you're right or not. But at the same time, if you're going to be someone who's predominantly trying to earn money in trading, you're going to want to know how to trade. But with the TA videos, I try and go through how I do in my process. And obviously, I give signals for the people who just want the signals, but I also give my process during the video. So not to self-plug or anything, I'm not saying I'm going to make you a billionaire, but at the same time, start by watching my TA videos. For example, you might pick up some tips on how to draw TA and how to do it as a whole. And yeah, that's how I'd go about it.
Okay, good answer. Yeah. I'm going to give a completely different answer to that from a different angle, not different as in disagree there. Airdrops. 6 months ago, we didn't have as many airdrops as we have now. Airdrops are going to be the big thing of 2024. So the airdrop video that I made 3 days ago, which has done incredibly well, I think it's had like 2,500, 3,000 views since Sunday. That's free. You can go and complete all of the tasks for free. And at some point, there will be an airdrop of tokens. So I would start with airdrops. I would also go and have a look at Binance. They do these quizzes where they give you tokens at the end of it. Go and do as many quizzes and token giveaways and airdrops as you possibly can. And eventually, you're not going to get rich overnight. Eventually, those tokens are going to be worth some money. BNB was pretty much given away. Ethereum was 7 cents, something like that. All of these new tokens that come out, Celestia was partially an airdrop, BNB was an airdrop. There's lots of airdrops out there. Go and do them. Don't just look at my videos. Go and follow other people's videos. Right, next question.
We have Adil saying, how does Mike tolerate Brogan?
Because, Adil, I am a saint. I am the Archangel Gabriel. I am from another plane and I can tolerate an awful lot more than Brogan. Next question.
Okay. Are we still living in Earth?
Hmm?
Are we still living in Earth? I think so.
Are we still living in Earth?
Yep. I think we are. Are you?
Is that not a rhetorical question? Is that in a biblical sense?
Well, we have quite a few questions, so I'm taking it literally to make it easy.
Yes, we are. Next.
Perfect. There we go. I haven't scrolled through the whole bunch yet. There's some on YouTube.
Do you want me to pick any of these out?
Yeah, it does one of them, and then I'll try and find the next one on balance.
We've got a few more people entering the quiz. When is the bull run starting? Well, Cameron, sorry. The bull run 6 months after the halving is when it should start. It probably started in October last year when we had a run up, and we haven't looked back since. So October last year is when I think this bull run cycle started. Traditionally, it runs up to the halving, it falls off, and 6 months later, which is probably October, November, is when it really starts, and then it runs for a year, 9 months, whatever it might be. So for me, it's already started.
Okay. We had some from Kishan saying ETH dump.
ETH dump? No, ETH pumping. Does it mean ETH pump or ETH dump?
I have no idea. I don't know.
ETH pumping. I covered that today on the stream, actually. Have you got a chart there?
I've got quite a few questions.
Go on. We'll bring the chart up at the end of the questions. What's the next question?
I've got one for me.
Oh.
Brandon said, Brogan, do you trade based on pure tech strategy, so technical strategy? So I'll give you my process and how, all the processes you can go about, and then what I do. So obviously you've got candlestick patterns, which I haven't really looked into too well. I don't really use candlestick patterns too much. I know people do, and there's some people who go just solely based off volume and previous price resistance and support points, and then candlestick patterns, and they do it very well. Fair enough to them. I don't really do candlestick patterns. Normal, price action patterns based on, if you've got flags, pennants, whatnot, and if you, like different ranges in terms of that, Bart Simpsons, whatnot, I know them and I look at them, but when I can recognize them, I will recognize them and use them. But that is not normally the main thing I always look at. My process is with market cipher and volume points and Fibonacci. Those are my kind of like tools which I normally use. Obviously, market cipher, it's very expensive. You don't really want to be paying for that, if you're just starting out. And there's 3 versions, which I'm not getting into, but there's 3 versions if you want to get that, which work just completely fine. So, there's no money investment in there. Volume and fib is what I mainly go based off. Because you can't, when you're doing tier, you want these certain questions to be answered, which is, where is it going to go? How is it going to go? And by what time period is it going to go by? And you can answer maybe not what time period, because it's kind of time in the future at that point. But where is it going to go and how much is it going to go by? You can answer based off volume levels and fib levels, and then market cipher and then price action. So you've kind of got 2 tools on both ends of the stick, which you can use to kind of give yourself the best, likelihood chance of getting a good trade. And if I will say so myself, pretty much every trade I've done has been correct. Whether it be I've been wicked out by accident because I've had too much. So I think my only real proper loss was big time, where I actually got wicked out, and that was just the fact that we had a huge wick and came right back up, and then we went to where I said. So I've been right pretty much every time, and I think I have a pretty good track record to suggest that. So hopefully that's answered it. As pretty long. Maxim said, Mike and Brogan, do you want to come live with me in my house? Well,
who said that?
Maxim. It depends where you live.
Where do you live?
Secondly, if you're on holiday there, it would be great to visit you. We do want to do that in the future. We have talked about that quite a while ago. When we're properly up there, trying to coordinate a meeting with some of you guys.
We're going to do a tour at some point
and get proper stages. Yeah.
When we've got more than 3 people that we know in one place, then we'll do a tour.
Well, thank you for again, or put some intuition. That was a follow up. Well, I mean, in terms of intuition, none of it is really my gut feeling. If I was to put anything in which wasn't based on price strategy, it would be my my previous understanding of the project, how good I think the project is, any news I might have seen about the project, because all TA sits on news. If there's bad news about the project, no matter how good your TA is, it's still gonna go down, for example. So if it be non-price action, it would be reading news about the project or the project how good the project is itself. Anything else?
There is some more questions
Go on, yeah.
on here if you want them. Right, okay. So one last answer to War Master C, Thomas. He needs to be entered into the.
Yeah, I need to do a couple of them actually. I haven't really been kicked.
And Cameron needs to be entered. So, but there is one answer for Cameron, which is where to participate in the airdrops. I've made an awful lot of airdrop videos on YouTube. I've done mainly on Solana because they're cheap. You don't really need an awful lot of money to participate in the airdrops on Solana. The latest one I've done on Sunday, that was on a different chain. For the life of me, I could try to think of what the chain was that I made it on. Anyway, I made it on a completely brand new chain. It'll come to me in a minute. Any airdrops that I think are worth telling you guys about, I will tell you about. And this airdrop that I talked about on Sunday was the tip of the iceberg. There are something like 10 different possible airdrops on this platform. Sui, was it? No, Say. Was it on Say?
Which one?
It was Say. Yeah, Say. It was.
Yeah, because I remember when I did my two videos, you said.
Right. So Say, the video I've made, it explains what wallet you need to get, which is free. You then need to connect to the beta chain. They'll give you free beta Say. You can then do the Kawa Finance questionnaire. There's an NFT that you can get for pretty much free. There's an awful lot to do on there for free. And Galaxy, or Galaxy, I can't remember which way you spell it, that's a really good place for finding projects to go and do quizzes on and things like that. And you'll get points, and those points will be valid for airdrops. When you have no money, you have to remember that your resource is time. And if you don't have time and you don't have money, there's not a lot you can do to make money out of anything in life. And if you have an awful lot of time, spend some of it working on these airdrops. And if you can get yourself a part-time job, go and do a part-time job. Even if it pays you $100 a week, get paid $100 a week, go and buy $100 a week worth of crypto. That's the other way to do it. Go and deliver papers for a local magazine, whatever it might be. Try and get some income that way. If you can't, do the airdrops.
Yeah.
Next.
We had Francis say, Brogan, what will happen to Bitcoin 1 week after the approval? Well, the approval will occur. Bitcoin prices go crazy. Hopefully, we will reach the upwards end of, towards 50K. That would be the dream, to hit 50K. What will happen 1 week after? Well, this is, this huge news. A lot of the time when these huge movements will occur, there's going to be not a lot of supporting it due to the fact it'll move up in a crazy amount.
Can you tilt that forward? Because I look like an Anunnaki at the moment, and you look like a hobbit. That better.
Yeah, you also, are you centered? I'll sit straight. How you normally do it?
I can't sit up straight because I've been drinking my yak.
Fine, don't sit straight then.
My Tibetan yak water.
Right.
And now I'm leaning.
Is that what it does to you? Makes you slide your head heavy or something?
It's really strong yak water, this.
Yeah, I finished my crimson water as well.
Would you like me to go and get you a glass of...
I've been fiending.
Icelandic lava juice?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll answer this bit. What I think will happen with Bitcoin. Well, as I was saying, with these huge price movements, he still has his mic on. So
I've still got my mic on. We are mobile.
With these huge price moves, yeah, we could walk down the street and do these streams if we wanted to. Obviously, we couldn't really do charts too well. But, Bitcoin, these huge price movements with anything, I was saying, as well, is when these prices are crazy moved, which isn't based on any sort of price action in terms of, this increase isn't based on price or anything, it's based on news. A lot of the time, it's not really sustainable movement upwards. So what I think is going to happen with Bitcoin is we're going to go up to these 50,000 range and probably see ourselves dwindle down a bit. Not probably come down to where we are right now. Probably sit at the range maybe to 49,000, maybe 48, 49 to 48,000. Maybe have a range there. I definitely think we're going to be higher than we are right now. And then I think we're going to reach 50,000. It's going to be huge resistance. I probably won't break it. If we do, then brilliant. If we don't, I don't think we'll break it. I think we'll see ourselves come down slowly to try and consolidate somewhere and see ourselves probably range within 48 to 49,000, whatever that may be. So that's what I think is going to happen with Bitcoin.
Oh,
strong.
Oh, no. I've got a completely different
Obviously.
theory.
I got
Yeah.
that.
I think we're going to hit 50,000 soon.
Yeah.
Tonight, tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think we're going to break it. I think we're going to run to 60. Then we're going to come down to 48 to 50.
Okay, yeah.
Because people are expecting $200 billion to come into Bitcoin tomorrow. It takes a long time to accumulate that amount of money in any fund. So we might get 10 billion.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I mean, it's more so, it's a glass cannon. Like, you know, I think we can both agree on the fact that when these huge price movements occur based on news, it's more so you've been shot in the air by a cannon, and it just depends. It's not like, oh yeah, it depends how, you know, the two questions are how high you're going to go and how low you're going to fall. But yeah, I do think we're going to...
You're still really low on the cameras.
No, I'm not. I'm not at all. Maybe you've got a slow... You've got an old stream. That's what you have. Because you can see on the camera right in front of you, which is larger than that entire screen, and what I have right in front of me.
That's clipped the top off, though. That's why.
No, it's not.
Anyway, do we have any more questions?
Yes, we do. Well, great. Well, that still isn't the question. It's just a follow-up. It's proved no human tolerate Brogan. Fair enough.
I am one of the Anunnaki. That's what I am.
Yeah, he's the starter of worlds. Rick says, we live inside of the earth like in myths.
Do you know what, Rick? If we weren't streaming on YouTube, I have some cracking theories about... I don't wear tinfoil hats, but I have a very simple question. If this is the truth, why are you lying about it? And that's a simple question that I want to ask.
And the moon photos.
So, yes, the moon photos are a perfect example. We clearly landed on the moon because we've left stuff there.
Yep.
But the photos you've shown us have been doctored.
There's documentaries out there. Sorry to... There's documentaries out there where it'll have the moon, it'll have like the structure and where it looks like there's a guy standing on the moon taking a photo. And then there's methodologies of going into photos to examine like the fuzziness of
saturation
pixels,
and things like that.
And if you change the settings to view this, kind of like dipping it in like a certain solution or whatever to try and find things, you can see that there's blackness, like the space has been edited.
Things have been edited out. So and again, simple question. If you're telling me the truth, then why are you lying?
Yeah,
a simple question.
Exactly. And what's interesting about these theories is that they're not arguing against the fact that the moon is edited and it's fake. It's the fact that the moon in the photo is real, but the space around it is fake.
Yeah, something's been done, and and there's loads of other bits and stuff like that. Yeah. There's the fly on the Mars rover. There's a bumblebee. There's a blue bottle on it. There's
the rat on the space station.
The rat on the space station, exactly. Clearly, the space station is there because I have seen it with my own eyes. Believe it or not, on a clear night in Gibraltar, you can see the International Space Station flying overhead. So I've seen it with my own eyes. I'm not a doubting Thomas. But clearly, the video footage that they show sometimes is faked. Why? Just answer the questions. So I could make... We could make
so many videos,
and we do have a Rumble account, and the chances are at some point in the future
we'll start doing this.
When we're up and running properly with crypto, that we will start a different kind of stream channel, but not while we've got so much to talk about on crypto.
But Maxim said he lives in Portugal. Lovely.
You're round the corner.
Very, very, very round the corner.
Very round the corner. If you ever pop down this way, we will go and show you the monkeys. But don't come in July or August because it's about 42 degrees on the top of the rock and it is hotter than the surface of Mars. Anything else? Because this has gone on way fast.
I knew it would as well. That's why I've been trying to be fast with my answers. Frederick said, Mike, you look like that because you're from another plane. I feel like me and Frederick are on the same side here because like Adil's like you can't tolerate Brogan. I feel like Frederick was asking me questions been very, very nice. I feel like you're kind of on the same side here. Tariq said, what is the best date? Do you have a response to that?
What's the what?
Mike, you look like that's because you are from another plane.
I am from another plane. The thing is, this is an interesting one. Irish people have more unique DNA strands than any other race on Earth, which makes us odder and weirder than everybody else. Believe it or not, it's a fact. Absolute fact.
You wouldn't have to tell me believe it or not. I would believe it.
Next.
Tariq says, what is the best date to cash out totally from the market?
Ooh, now, some of the crypto influencers that we follow, They're now saying May next year. I don't believe that because the Bitcoin cycle is, I think it's 18 months. Let's call it 18 months. So December 2025 is when you should be out. But as I always say on the stream, you should always front run that and look at maybe November 2025. But the problem is that Plan B's prices for Bitcoin, I can't meet it anywhere. He's predicting a $500,000 Bitcoin by the end of next year. And that's based on his stock to flow model that he's had now for, I don't know, what is it, 3 or 4 years he's been using it. I can't see us getting to 500,000. Now, I'm going to be wrong, and I'm going to have this recording played back to me, and I'll be so happy to be wrong. Because at $500,000 Bitcoin, everybody on here that even owns a tenth of a Bitcoin is going to be a lot richer than you are today. That's going to be a 10x from here. So if it happens, brilliant. But temper expectations. I was going for 105,000 by November next year. Maybe we're at 250,000 by November next year. If we're at 250,000 by November next year, I would be cashing out or starting to dollar cost average out.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah, Maxim said, it's not really a question, but I mean, it kind of is. He says, I think I arrived too late. I don't understand what's going on. Well, what do you not know?
This is the AMA. We decided to have a Bitcoin ETF party because today is, after 6 years, and following this on stream for 18 months, we are now at the point where the Bitcoin ETF is going to be signed off, and that's going to be the end of it. So we've got a kind of rough structure to the stream, and it's kind of, we're doing a few different things that we haven't done before, and one of them is the AMA. Brogan's been asked questions about TA. I've been asked whether I am from another planet, whether the Earth is flat or round. It's interesting that they didn't actually manage to get to the moon. I'll just point that out, which I was looking forward to because I wanted a webcam put on the moon so we could all see that the Earth is round. But funnily, it didn't work, did it?
No.
It ran into problems. So, yeah. Anyway, what's next? Anything else? Or can we move on? Because...
I think that's. I mean, Maxim, we were talking about the ETF, so that's covered.
So one last thing then, before we carry on, this is the last call to enter the Beam giveaway. So it is 8:53. We'll do the draw at 9 o'clock. Yeah, 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Right. If you want to enter, you have to go and type into our YouTube chat your name to enter.
Or you can just go to Google and search Crypto Warehouse because we appear there because we're that good. And just go to our YouTube channel, go to the live stream, comment.
Now, it's a bit, what we normally do is we're normally a bit more organised. We normally do it directly through Binance, but we haven't had time because, we were going to do this giveaway last week and we didn't. So we'll do it all today. So just put your name in. If you want to subscribe to us while you're there, that's fine.
Well.
But
go check out TA videos. Although they're kind of, they're kind of old now because it's been and gone. Yeah. Fandra said, Legend says Irish come from the north of Spain, guided by Brogan.
Well, now, funny you should say that. The Irish, in the very northwestern part of Spain, have built. My great grandfather was that bloke who went to the northwest of Spain, and they built a tower there in the northwest of Spain.
Yeah.
And they claim that when they built it, they could see Ireland, and that's why they built the tower. They built a tower in Spain so they could see Ireland from the north of Spain. There's another part of Spain where everybody is ginger, and they are pretty much Celts that live in a village on their own.
Yes.
And they obviously don't, interbreed, so they've kept their DNA strong. And there is a lot of connection between Spain and Ireland, because if you go south from Ireland and you miss out England and France, you end up in Spain. So Spain's a lot closer to Ireland than a lot of people think. We've got a lot of connections. And of course, we're not going to go into it too much, but, Barcelona has a lot of ties to Southern Ireland. Barcelona has a lot of ties to Gibraltar because of the Basques and Catalans and things like that. So the Spanish and the Irish are a lot closer than a lot of people think, even though on a map they don't think there's anywhere near each other.
The maps are all wrong, though.
We know about the maps. The maps are completely wrong.
Like, completely.
Anything else before we move on?
A few thousand years ago, the water levels were lower. Well,
Yes.
Rick, actually, there are stones which have dates of 17 something.
No. Before that, before that. So I know what he's talking about. There's the map. Have you not seen the map with the different water levels that show that we were connected to Germany? So you could walk. There was marshland.
Is that low?
2,000, 6,000 years ago it was. Yeah. So lots of parts of Europe, like for example Gibraltar and Spain, that area there was marshland. And what they did, and this is vile, all the effluent from Gibraltar, they dumped into the marshland between Gibraltar and Spain, so that if you came anywhere near Gibraltar, it stunk to high heaven. But over time, the water levels around Europe has changed. But like you say, 300 years ago, water level hasn't changed. If you go back 2,000 years, so you know Gorham's Cave, which is now that you obviously could walk to it, like when the Neanderthals were here and stuff like that. So the water levels did change a little bit.
I didn't really clock the fact they said 1,000 years ago. Marianne says, Mike, I have a question. Should I add Marianne to the list?
Yep. Cameron is already on there, and John Doe, which is Sui. Sui has been added. So we've got 4 minutes before we do the giveaway.
All right, yeah, added.
Right. So what's the next section? Have we got any more questions before we move on?
Marianne does want to ask a question. Oh well, thing is, right, we're going to leave the AMA, but if I don't know about you, but if you ask me a question, I will answer your question. So yeah, I'm going to put it on the BTC watch now. But yeah, if Marianne or anyone, you have your question and want to.
So according to my
Rick, that's got to be a lie.
What's Rick said?
Biggest stream on Binance ATM.
Really?
That would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Marianne, Brogan is proof of work or proof of stake.
Do you know what? I think
That's great.
I think he is. He's definitely proof of work and proof of stake. He's definitely proof of stake. He's 6'4". He's definitely had plenty of stake in his life.
Yeah.
So
and also when the moon was near it, Brogan could jump on its surface. Yeah, because I'm that tall, number one. You know, I'm that great. I can jump that high.
Yeah,
which is great. 2
stories for you while you sort out. We should do the draw now.
Yeah, let me put the
Right, so you sort the draw out. I'm going to give 2 stories. So there is a place in the UK called Hartlepool. You need to go and look this up. It's a great story. And during I don't know if it was the Second World War. I think it was the Second World War. A ship crashed off the coast of Hartlepool, and they dragged a monkey out of the sea, which was still alive. Actually, I've got to be careful how I phrase this because we're streaming in certain places. Anyway, they interrogated the monkey because they believed the monkey to be a German spy. And they interrogated it for, I can't remember it was now, 2 or 3 days. Couldn't get anything out of it. And they went to their town centre and they suspended it in ways that you used to do in the olden days. And for the last 30, 40, 50 years, people from Hartlepool have been nicknamed the monkey hangers. And that is a true story. And the second true story, before we get on to this wonderful spinny quiz, is to do with, I think it's Devon. You've heard of Moonraker, which is the famous James Bond film. Hang on, let me get through the story. The famous James Bond film was called Moonraker. Moonraker comes from the people of a town, Somerset or Devon or somewhere like that. And they used to get big nets and they used to try and rake the surface of the lakes because they believed that the moon was made of cheese, and they were called the Moonrakers. So the film Moonraker is an old term relating back to the people from Devon or Cornwall, wherever it was. So there you go. You've now learned about Moonraker and monkey hangers.
So Rick says, I just flashed it was a proof of stake.
Yes, he's definitely proof of stake.
And someone said, I want to get a Bitcoin as a gift. Can I? No, I can't, especially with the price movement. And Maxim said, after Bitcoin ETF is approved, I'm waiting for a big correction. Am I wrong? If you mean big correction as in the price will go up, a correction, I believe you would mean go down, as it would correct.
Yes.
Well, yes. I mean, as we were both saying, you know, whether the degree of which the Bitcoin price will go up depends on who you ask. But I think it'll reach 50,000. You think it'll
60.
reach upwards of 60. And in talking about correction, I reckon after the TTF, obviously we'll go to 50, 60,000, whatever it may be, and then correct back down to about 48, 49,000.
But This is the argument that you have now. You are going to get people that are going to be selling into institutional buyers, BlackRock. Why would you sell your Bitcoin now? So if you're a whale and you've got 1,000 Bitcoin and it's at $60,000, why are you selling? You don't have 1,000 Bitcoin to bring the price down. It's not enough Bitcoin anymore. So why would you sell into institutional buyers who you know are never going to sell? They're going to hold on to all of that Bitcoin. They want to get hold of Bitcoin. Within the next 2 years, all of these institutions between them are probably going to own somewhere between 600 and a million Bitcoin. That's what they're going to go for. BlackRock is going to want to be the big dog. So I think, like Brogan said, we're going to pump up, then we're going to have a correction. But 10% of me thinks we're going to hit 50, 60,000 and we're going to pause at that level for a few weeks, because the second that institutional money starts to come in, the buy pressure on Bitcoin, coupled with the halving. Remember, the halving's happening in April. Half the amount of Bitcoin is going to be brought to the markets, coupled with potentially 10 billion a month in buying power. Where's that correction going to come? Who's going to sell?
Yeah, if they see these prices go up, and it's obviously ETF news is due to this. Yeah, everyone's like, oh my god, the prices are going up. I might as well get on that right now.
Exactly. But now I made the video for OG members on my Bitcoin strategy, and it's been up for a while. So I might as well say what research we found. At no point in the last 3 cycles has it made any sense for anybody to sell at the halving. If you miss that correction, which could be a day, it could be a week, if you miss it, why are you gambling selling Bitcoin? Let's say Bitcoin is at 50,000. Why sell at 50,000 in the hope of it getting to 47,000? If it could go to 60, then 65, then 70, it might never look back again until the next bear market. So for me, there is no reward for that risk. You're gambling 50,000 to gain a 3,000 drop and potentially miss a $20,000 gain. So for me, I'm just holding my cards. I'm not going to sell. Yeah. And I think the problem is, the other thing I want to say is, I don't think traditional finance quite understands just how much people are going to hold on to their Bitcoin. Yeah, they just expect everyone. Oh, right, okay. Once Bitcoin gets to $100,000, all of these SOPs and degens are going to sell the Bitcoin, and I think they're going to be very surprised, because what's going to happen is they're going to take all that Bitcoin off exchanges, and we're going to have a supply shock. Yeah. And when we get a supply shock, guess what? I can't tell you what the price of Bitcoin is going to be. It could be $500,000 by November, December next year. If we get to $500,000 next year by November or December, I'm really sorry, but I'm selling. Yeah, I'm selling it. Yeah. They can have it at $500,000, not a cent less. Yeah.
We have
any more questions before we do the spin?
I'm saying the correction will be after a good few weeks. Yes, corrected downwards. Yeah, absolutely. That's what we've been saying. That's what I agree with that. Elian said, if I can go back. It says hello, fam.
Elian.
I've added. Don't worry. I've added.
Elian. Right. Okay. So for all of those just joining us,
Kishan sending the likes as well. I have on our sidebar system. I haven't opened it. I have a comment highlighter. So I would have
show one.
You know what? Yeah,
do it.
I haven't opened it.
Make it crash the stream or make it work. Go big or go home.
Sure.
Just tell me it's not hideous and looks like a 5-year-old made it.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah, I do. That's why I'm saying please don't look like a 5-year-old made it.
Honestly.
Have you put it on the screen yet? I can't see it yet. Look at the size of your head. Oh my lord, that's horrific. It just popped up on the side of the screen. Didn't. Black text just appeared on the side of the screen.
Just do something productive while I'm trying to get this up.
All right, okay. So,
if you have it in you.
First time here, but love all the information you provide us. We try. We are very trying. Now,
we do. I don't really try too hard. I don't have to try too hard because I'm that great, but he has to try very hard with his big head because it has to think a lot.
So, I can't fill the time because we're now doing the prize draw.
Yeah, I need to get the URL.
Can we hear that on the stream? Have you got a drum roll on that? But
I did also said earlier, story time with Grandpa.
Adil, you're on thin ice, my friend. You're on
Well,
thin
you know,
ice.
he was little, you know, French has been on my side before. I appreciate that, but you know, like Adil was kind of, you know, going.
Where else would you find out about Moonraker and Monkey Hanger? You never. There is no crypto streamer alive that knows those two stories. So, are you ready to press some buttons? Can you press some?
No.
You know you've got that sound effects box.
I don't think desktop audio is on. Hold on. I can't find the link for the thing, and unfortunately, the link is like stubbity hubbity. Like,
Should we just do the prize draw then?
No, because I've just found the link. I'm that good. Okay, and then
I don't know, Adil. Adil, in all honesty, I don't know. I've got the patience of a saint. That's all I'll say on the matter. All I hear is the tapping of the keyboard rapidly and the clicking of the mouse, but nothing seems to move or happen. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna ask a quiz question. How about that? Yeah. I'm gonna give you a minute. Okay, you've got a minute to fill the time. Okay, quiz question time. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you a very simple crypto-related question. All you have to do is put the answer down beneath. You are not going to win enough crypto to make you rich and retire, but it will be free. And also, one thing we forgot to mention to whoever it was in chat, Hamza, we give away crypto on all of our streams. So it might not be a lot, but it's something, and you win it. Every quiz question you get right, every time you come to the stream, we give you a bit of crypto. So the quiz is going to have to revolve around something to do with Bitcoin. Okay, are we ready?
Keyboard's taken off.
Don't worry about that. So the question is very simple. The Bitcoin founder were they, because we don't know if it's male or female, we don't assume gender on this channel, do we?
No.
We don't assume gender. The Bitcoin founder, were they called Satoshi or Sate? All you have to do is put one of those two answers into chat. Get it working yet?
I do, but I can't remove one of the comments. It's kind of weird. What's going on?
So you've got 60 seconds. Was the Bitcoin founder called Satoshi or Sate? Also, what would be nice to know when the question is finished, do you prefer this kind of chaotic stream? Do you prefer this, or do you prefer the more information and chart-based streams? Because I prefer the information and chart-based streams, if I'm honest, Brogan. Right. Oh my lord.
I'm not done. Shut up. I'm not done. You talk all the time, but say not a lot.
Do you know what it's like? It's like you've got a lovely polished marble floor, and then your 4-year-olds run across the floor with a tin of red paint and fallen over, and she's gone all over the floor. Is that what it looks like? Is this an artistic? Ooh, it's getting better.
I need to get the right thingies.
Okay. The correct answer. It's just moving up and down. The correct answer is, of course, he or she are called Satoshi Nakamoto. Now, the interesting thing about Nakamoto is, of course, you have.
Yep.
You're not going to tell them what Nakamoto and Satoshi Nakamoto stands for.
You don't ask me any questions on stream. I get busy with something. You ask me all the questions.
Right. I'll ask another question. How's about that? I'll fill your time. I am professional enough to fill your time. I will keep your friend, Fran, and my friend, Adil and Tariq. I will keep them occupied while you faff around. What is that thing on the screen? Next question.
Okay, well.
Oh, hang up. Okay. Now, remember, I can't put the full description of the question in the box. The box is very, very small. The Bitcoin project was founded in, was it 2009 or 2019? And what I mean by that is, when was the Genesis block created? Block 00000. Was it created in 2009? It was in January, by the way. January the 3rd. Was it 2009 or 2019? Just put 2009 or 2019 into chat and you will win big. And by big, I mean SHIB. Big.
Well, the comments are appearing, but the animation isn't working, and it's not leaving the screen.
Right, I tell you what, let's get rid of it. Let's put a pin in it up here, and then when you're not looking, I'll just drop it on the floor, and then you forget about it. All right, let's get rid of it for now. I prefer information as well, Mags. Thank you. And it is Satoshi, of course. Well done. Wow, 64 correct answers with 6 seconds to go. 68 correct answers. We've not had that in many a moon.
Oh, well, I got it. I can select comments.
That's fine.
And they'll appear, and I can get rid of them, so it's fine.
It was 2009, for those of you wondering. Bitcoin is only 15 years of age. It's still not legally allowed to vote or drink. Let's bear that in mind. While we're drinking our Icelandic lava juice, let's remember that Bitcoin can't drink until 2027.
Hold on. Whoa.
What?
Look at that. What the hell?
What am I looking at?
You'll see it. Don't worry.
I'm looking at... What's that?
Price going down.
What's happened?
I don't know, but it's 45.
What?
Well, it's updating. We're 45.25. Whoa. That was pretty interesting.
Let me check Twitter. You know what? This will happen. Well, I'll end up crying on the stream. It'll be...
I'm going to cry because
Gary
then
Gensler.
our long will get liquidated.
Gary Gensler will come on and go...
Sorry, guys, I've been hacked again.
Bitcoin isn't going to be approved. I've lost the paperwork.
I hate Bitcoin.
I left my laptop on the train. Help.
Somebody's doing that,
And then Ben Armstrong is going to run from behind and clobber him and pin him to the ground. Let me see if there's any news.
What's happened? I'm going on Twitter at the same time.
Look, we're going to do a quick Twitter check to find out.
Where are we on the thing?
The SEC is involving the FBI and the Office of the Inspector General in its investigation into Tuesday's hack. We all now know that the SEC did not draft the tweet either. So that...
so that tiny little poot of negative information has caused everything to fail.
Still not a done deal. We need those 19B4 approval orders and effective S1s.
Who said that?
Somebody on the internet.
Oh, okay.
Somebody on the internet. We don't have anything currently on Twitter to indicate that there is a rejection.
Whatever. This is good. Let's just do. I'll have the beam wheel up, ready. Go show the cameras.
Okay, this was the ETFs will be approved today after the close of trading. So the question is this a flush out? Is this a fake out?
Wait, what was that tweet?
Eleanor Terrett said it.
Is she an official?
Is she what, sorry?
Is she like an official who said it'll
She's one of the people that you follow when you want
the news, right?
News.
Okay.
Okay.
So it should be going up anytime soon.
Yeah, it should. Right, let's do the giveaway. Okay, for those of you that have been watching since the beginning, we have some Beam tokens. I don't know how many we've got, about 300 or so. We're going to divide however many we've got by 3, and we're going to pick 3 winners from the Crypto Warehouse Wheel of
Fortune.
So, good luck to all of you watching. Kishan is an OG member of our channel. So he gets... Kishan's in twice, isn't he?
Yep.
Right.
And Jason.
Jason and Kishan, who are OG members, they are in twice. Everybody else is in once. Good luck. 3 winners. If you win, contact us via our Telegram group. That's the 4th time I forgot that today. Contact us via Telegram. We're not going to send it now. We've had people in the past win and then message me and say, where's my money? Where's my money? Where's my money? I'm currently on air. It will either be this evening or it will be first thing in the morning, but you are going to get your beam sent to you to your Binance ID. So, are we going to get a drum roll? Have we got a drum roll on that box? It's like going to a pizzeria and being fed spaghetti bolognese when you ask for a pizza. You ready?
Now just press random buttons. Are you ready?
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
First person.
First person to win a 100 and something beam is
Cyberpunk Mary!
yes!
Have a drink to that. Alright, let me get the notepad up. Actually, I'll write it on the screen, as I always do in my infinite advancements of technology.
Do you know, he might look like a grown adult. Mentally, he's still 5.
That's true.
Are you going to
I
write
can't
it? Are you going to write it?
I normally disagree with you. I'm not.
Can you not put it in size 70 font so it goes over the top of your forehead? In fact, write it on your forehead.
I don't know. Or it'll go with my forehead quite easily, and then it'll go towards you, and it'll just infinitely go on because your face. So...
Oh, do you know it'd be really funny to play that game where you write words on each other's heads, but I get to write a word on your head, and you get to write a word on my head, and I've got to ask the viewers whether I'm the Archbishop of Canterbury or not. Can it not be a bit smaller than that? And can it not fit on the screen?
Wait.
It's just working. It's amateurs.
Just yap.
Amateurs.
This. Are we removing people from the list when they win?
Are you really asking me that?
I don't know. Am I?
So let's get this right. Cyberpunk Mary's won, and then you spin the wheel again, and then Cyberpunk Mary wins again. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe, you never know.
Absolutely not.
I'm removing it, it's fine.
You need to check yourself. That's what modern kids say to each other.
It's not.
Before they steal each other's trainers. Next.
Oh,
can we have a drum roll?
No. You can do the drum roll. I'll make sure it got removed. Yeah, I did. Okay. Are we ready? I'm ready. Are we on the... Oops.
Play with Noob wants to win. We all want to win.
Yeah. There we go. Boom. So I put Mary... Okay. Are you ready?
Yep, ready. Here we go.
Ooh. Web3 Superstar.
Hey! Congratulations, Web3 Superstar, on winning. You know what the funny thing is?
Yeah.
He can't win.
Why?
He hasn't got a Binance account. He got kicked off.
Can we do it?
He's in Canada. I'll have to kick him off. Yeah, do it again.
I didn't really want to.
Delete him. Delete him.
I'm not going to be mean, but I didn't want
I'll message him. I will message him.
Yeah.
The Telegram, Cameron, is... Oh, that's a very good question. I will go and post it very quickly. Give me a second. Telegram group.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna do it again. Okay.
So we've had one winner so far.
Which is Cyberpunk Mary. Whoever has won, you will see on text in a I saw on the screen. You will see Cyberpunk Mary. Not saying Cyberpunk Mary is an I saw on the screen. I'm saying that the name I have placed upon the screen is in the way of everything.
Oh my god.
Anyway. Oh.
He's got a very big foot to put into.
Maxim!
What?
Maxim.
I didn't hear. Say that in English.
Maxim.
Oh, Mags. I heard you like some. You sounded like that guy.
He put his beard
from the Polar Express.
Yeah, we'll get that clip up in a minute.
Yeah, right.
Quick update on Bitcoin. We're slowly coming back from whatever the hell just happened. Yeah. Maxim.
Right. Give me a second. I need to go in to the stream. I need to paste the link in for winners. Give me a second. This is what everything takes. So I've got 16 phones. Here we go. Here we go.
He's got one phone.
2 phones actually.
One. How do I make it? Oops. How do I make it centered?
Do you know what? That took me an eternity to do that little simple task from 2 phones. So that is our Telegram link. Right, so Mags, And Cyberpunk Mary, you need to go on to
I
the
like
Telegram
that.
group. What?
That's a nice font.
You need to go into our Telegram group after, message the group, say you're there, and I will send you the beam on your Binance ID.
All right, you ready? Are you ready for the last winner? I'm going to go remove Maxim. Whoa. It's not on the screen, is it? It's not.
This Icelandic lava juice is really strong.
It's not that bad.
It's bringing tears to my eyes. Oh no, it's actually just your font.
It's filling me with
bringing tears
beans.
to my eyes. It's your font.
Yeah. Ready? Are you ready for the last potential winner of the Beam times 3 giveaway?
Right, hang on. Let's have a prediction. I think Adil's going to win because he didn't want to win. I think Adil's going to win. Who do you think's going to win?
Sui said, apart from putting my name on YouTube, what else did I do? You didn't have to do anything else.
Nope.
As long you came into YouTube, you're on the list. You're not letting me scroll down. What did he put? He put John Doe, didn't he? Yeah, John Doe. Or there you go, Sui. That's who you are. You are there.
Yep.
On the wheel.
This is the third winner.
Third,
I think it's going to be Adil. Who do you think it's going to be?
the third and final. I don't care about the prediction because it's in God's hands.
By the way, if Cyberpunk Danny wins,
That
I'm
would
going
be-
to scream fix.
That would be very very nice.
Go for
Ready?
it. Ready.
Oh. Durka!
Durka won.
Yeah.
Durka, if you're watching, go to the link, drop your Binance ID. I will send you the tokens over there after the show. So Mags, Cyberpunk Mary, and Durka, congratulations. Our impromptu giveaway. We don't normally do it this way.
No.
It's a little bit convoluted. What we normally do is we just have a very simple online, giveaway page that Brogan designed a year ago that we normally do. But this was a bit impromptu. This is supposed to be an ETF party, so...
Tariq said I can't see my name. Tariq, your name is right there. Yeah.
Don't believe him, Tariq. He typed your name in after he did the prize draw.
I didn't.
I
The
think he
website's crashed.
I think he did. So congratulations to all of the winners. Yes, Play with Noob is in tears. I don't blame you.
I'm
Play
sorry.
With Noob. I'm also in
It's
tears.
based on luck. Well, if you do want more opportunities of earning from ourselves and our content we produce, do go to our YouTube, subscribe, go to all our places, do subscribe to follow, go check the TA videos out. I'm really right on the majority of everything, but other than that's about it. Let's continue.
What's next?
So I'm not lying. What's next is drinks.
Well, we were supposed to be having the drinks with Bitcoin pumping.
Mags! It's not.
Yeah, we need the price to pump to be drinking.
It's not really. Let me hide this text thing.
Don't we?
You know what? Let me message you the names quickly, so that we have a record.
Yeah, you messaged me the names. All I heard winning was Adil, Web3, and Tariq. They were the three people I heard winning. Is that right or wrong?
You're fairly wrong.
I think I'm fairly wrong on them. So, well done, all of you. You deserve it. I have probably got enough in me to do another giveaway, but it won't be today, probably next week. If we do this again, maybe not Saturday, maybe the Saturday after, we'll do another giveaway on the stream.
I'll hunt him too, as I'm hunting the monkey, Tariq said.
I know, Tariq, don't trust him.
Yeah, I mean, what was I saying? What was I going to say?
Right, I know what we'll do now.
I was going to say, make sure you're in Telegram. This probably goes to Deck, and the majority of you do check out Telegram. Is just as much of importance as it is to follow us on YouTube and check the content out there, and follow us on Binance and whatnot, and like the stream, is to go to our Telegram and join the Telegram, because we are active there. We talk. I post the trades on on the trading area. I haven't actually posted say yet. And Beam I couldn't unfortunately trade. But we do post our wins there. If we do post what's going on in the market, if we do have anything to say about it. And we have a general chat if you just want to talk to us. Yeah. So do check the Telegram out; it's very important. And
Absolutely.
That is we'll be talking to you to get your information, so we can give you what you won.
All the prizes. Also, and we do this for everybody. If you have any questions, it doesn't matter if you're embarrassed to ask the question in chat. My email address is always under the stream, and I do reply. If you message me If you message me asking for Ethereum in BNB, I'm going to delete it. But I will reply to you and say no very politely and then delete it. If you've got a question, if you want me to look at your portfolio with Brogan on the stream, we will do that. If you have a crypto related question, if you have a project you want us to look at, we will look at it. We'll either make a video or we'll do it live on a stream. We provide a service, as most of you will know who are regulars. We streamed on Christmas Day, we streamed on New Year's Eve, we streamed on New Year's Day, we streamed on Christmas Eve, we streamed all over Christmas. I think I had Boxing Day off.
Yeah. But
Brogan was here with me and we streamed because we think that we should.
I wasn't really doing anything better, to be fair.
Do anything.
Yeah,
well, you know, Santa'd come down the chimney, and before you got to open the presents from Santa, you decided to do the stream with me. It was very noble, very giving.
It's a lot more
of you.
fun doing the stream and got a gift. Yeah, I mean, the gifts are great. Yeah, thankful, but you know,
exactly.
Doing the stream is more thankful. Helping people is makes you feel better than anything else.
Precisely.
But yeah, also Telegram as well. Piggybacking on what you're saying about projects and whatnot. You know, asking us in the trade chat, or for me anyway, about projects you might want me to do TA on.
Yeah.
Because I do look. I do believe some people have put some projects to look at. I believe Kishan put something as well. I only did say in Beam because I asked him if there's any interesting projects he's seen, and it was Beam and Say. So I did them on Monday. Obviously, it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday is my schedule for doing 2 videos, one for members, one for public. Members is also a good thing to look into as well because we give actual, proper, prioritised, more in-depth videos than we would do in the public. But the public is just as good. But, you know, if you do want me to review a project for the TA videos, then do go to our Telegram. I haven't been able to do the ones for today because we are currently live right now talking about Bitcoin and whatnot. So I can't really do the videos, but back on Friday.
We will. Right. So what we've got left? Drinks. What's next?
Drinks. AMA again, which is fun.
Yeah. What's next?
Right.
Anything else?
Quiz.
That sounds interesting. Right. I'll tell you what we'll do. I think we need some more Icelandic lava water, and then I will get cracking with the quiz questions.
All right, let me finish it.
So you finish your. I mean, the lava and the coal, it gets in your teeth, doesn't it? It's just ridiculous. Thanks, Mags. I have your ID. I will send you the beam when I can. Let's hope I don't get hacked. Right. Could you imagine that?
Yeah, that's
the irony of it. Okay, let me go in and start to ask some quiz questions. We're on full charge.
Why is Bitcoin 45.6? Like, what caused this?
It's a twitchy market. People are nervous. They're trying to front run things. It can also be cascading liquidations.
We better not twitch down to 44.1. That's what I'll say.
It won't. Let's have some quiz questions to end the show. 7,000 views on Binance. Brilliant. And 32,500 likes.
According to Rick, the most popular Binance stream on Binance right now, which is very, very cool if that is true or not.
It is. Somebody said to me today that we should be applying for the Binance check mark. I don't know what the check mark looks like.
We're not already verified?
No, but there's a check mark you get. And no, we haven't applied for it. We don't really do that. We were nominated, and I'm not going to mention where, so just remember that. We were nominated for 3 awards this year. Well, last year. 3 awards, and we didn't even bother telling anybody that we were nominated because we don't do it for nominations. It was best streamer, best.
I've kicked that table 15 times now.
Move the table.
I do, and it goes back every single time.
How does the table go back? It's not magic.
Because people move it.
No, I haven't moved it.
Oh my god.
Let me ask some quiz questions. Crike on a bike.
Who?
Crike on a bike. I know you said something else, but I'm not going to blaspheme on the stream.
Yeah, blasphemy is the first thing you can do. Christian.
Okay, next question. Now, this is going to be a trick question.
I'm just eyeballing this. I have no idea. It's going to be really good volcanic ice water, whatever we called it. Yeah, that's good. I'll give it a punch. The true earthy flavour of the volcanic ash.
Mary, thank you. I will be sending you your beam. I've got Mags and I've got Mary now. So now remember, Mary, do not share with Danny, no matter how much he asks you.
Yeah,
That's
please, I want the
your-
Tesla. I want Tesla Y.
That's
No.
your beam, not his.
If you want Tesla X, you get the Tesla X. Treat yourself.
Exactly. Right. The question is very simple. The maximum supply of Bitcoin there will ever be in the history of Bitcoin. Is it 21 million or 19.7 million Bitcoin?
I click this
What is
table
the
again.
answer? You need to type 21M or 19.7M. You know what? You know, we get quite a lot of OGs winning our quizzes, don't we? Considering. Yeah. I know Andy won a few times.
Yeah.
I think. Who else has won a few times? Marlene's won. I've not seen Marlene in a long time, you know.
You can't put both answers.
You can't.
Well, we can.
You can't put 23 either, but somebody did. You know when it says drinks on the screen? It's like a cricket match, and we've got
still drinks.
We've got through the morning, and we've not lost a wicket, and now we're at drinks.
There you go. Quiz that off.
But you know what? Cricket is the most English thing ever. They play for an hour and a half. What are you doing? Lunch. Okay. 3 o'clock. What are you doing now? Drinks. Hey. 4:30. What's now? Scones. Hey. 6 o'clock. Finished. No. You're not eating on the stream, Gannett.
How about we ask chat, because
No.
those are the ones who get affected.
Marianne, correct.
Boba Fett, none for Danny.
Big Box Party. Adil has won.
I've got the Bitcoin
Malik.
chart up on the screen as well, just to have in the background.
Warmacy, Kishan, Crypto. They can't see us on the screen.
That's fine. Oh, I know why we fell.
Why?
We had an anchor trigger wave.
Okay. Tiago Siqueira, Brazil. Congratulations. Hamza, Cyberpunk. Danny, small commiseration there. Rick won as well. And Maya Sear won. Congratulations. 43 of you got that right. The correct answer is, of course, 21 million. He's cute when he's begging. He's not cute when he's begging. What you need to do is you need to tell him to go and do the dishes. Mary, that's what he needs to do. Tell him to go and do the dishes. Tell him to go and do something. While you're earning the big bucks, right, Danny needs to go and do something to make up for the fact that you're in here, getting all the questions right and winning all the prizes. I'm running out of Bitcoin-related questions. Oh, I know. Brogan's favourite question.
Well, VWAP has crossed into the positive. I'm going to do a bit of live commentary on what's going on with Bitcoin. Well, our money flow is neutral.
Is that right?
Yes. Okay. Our money flow is neutral.
Yeah.
However, our VWAP is going to the positive, and our momentum has crossed over into the positive, meaning the two EMAs, which the momentum is based off, have crossed. Similar to if you use the moving average, the MACD.
I need to ask the question. What colour is the Bitcoin logo? What colour is the Bitcoin logo? That's it. Off you go. You have got 50 seconds.
I'll spend like 15. So, the momentum is going to the positive, which is basically, so if you use the MACD, you'll be familiar with this concept.
Is that a green dot as well?
Yes. So I circled this here, this anchor trigger wave, which always seems to work. And the wick at the candle after the anchor trigger wave was what made us have a 3% move of Bitcoin, which for Bitcoin is pretty crazy. But we are now at the 45.86 with this moving. Our VWAP is positive, which is VWAP more so isn't how far it is. It's more so on which side of the coin we are. Money flow, obviously is very important. It is slightly not really positive. It's kind of average, but our momentum is going positive, which is very good. So yeah, that's it.
Not bad. The question's completely disappeared off my screen, so I can only imagine that took 50 seconds because it's gone. The answer is, of course, orange. Congratulations to all of you that got that. Is that a question?
No, it's a very nice comment. I was going to read it, but I was letting you
go for it.
Maxim, in the last 3 days, I haven't been able to watch your live streams, but I always see it. I always see it when I get home, the first thing, because of the information you give. Thank you. That is a very nice comment. And, it's the most important part of, why I enjoyed this, because, the majority of things, if you're doing it for work, whatever it may be, you want to enjoy it. Obviously, some things in life you just have to do. But when you're doing things like this stream, for example, I think the most important part about it is, doing it because it fulfills you. And it's very nice to see that what we put into doing streams actually helps people, and is very good for people who are watching at home. And it must be quite good because there's a bunch of you out there watching. Do appreciate you spending time out of your day to watch us live, and the TA videos. I try my best to, or personally, obviously, I'll finish up. Give me 2 seconds. I try to do the best I can to provide utility.
Useful information.
Yes.
In digestible format. That sounds good, doesn't it?
Even well.
Digestible formats. Right. Which of these two coins has the largest market cap? Is it Bitcoin or is it Ethereum? You need to put the answer as I've written it. So capital B, capital E on Ethereum, or B on Bitcoin. Now, it is 9:36. We have been streaming for an hour and 36 minutes.
We might as well stay for 20 minutes just to see.
Joking.
We might as well stay for 20 minutes just to see how the ETF news, what is it about? You know what? This volcanic water is starting to have its effect on me. It is very, very healthy.
Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to ask in chat. Okay?
Go.
And we're going to ask in chat, and we're going to ask people if they want us to finish now or at 10 o'clock.
It's going to really hurt my feelings if people start to say to leave now. It would be really funny.
For the love of just
leave me alone. I just want to go to bed, and you're live streaming. Shut up. It'd be really funny if they said not. But
40 correct answers. Adil, well done. Mavi, thing is, you got to remember, it's like 2 a.m. in certain places.
That's true. I mean, no, the thing's right. Like, if I know you wouldn't want to miss the news, but regardless, if we were live or not, you would miss the news. And if it is 2 a.m., I do appreciate you staying up to 2 a.m. to watch us. That means more than anything. But it would be nice if we could look at it, because I want to know. Because I want to watch the long. Because if I go to bed, if I the ETF news came out and then not looked at my long, I'd be crazy.
If we get to 10 o'clock and we've mistimed it and it's 11 o'clock,
I'm leaving.
I'm going to... Have you seen that prisoner be sentenced by the judge? And he jumps across... That's what I will do to you.
So many memes on
the live stream.
But you said 10 o'clock. It's not me.
I was told 10 o'clock.
Yeah, well, I didn't tell you 10 o'clock.
You know what? Why don't you, right, in another browser window, why don't you actually go and find out what time 4 p.m. the Eastern Standard Time is?
Hold on. We're nearly back up past 46k. I'm going to put this on really quick. Because we had this huge fall downwards and are moving, one of my EMAs is at 46k. We're bouncing off it. Hopefully, if God wills it.
Question while Brogan is showing you the TA, or are you putting
I've just edited it now.
Okay. Right.
I'm going to go on Twitter just to see what's going on.
Let's ask a couple more questions. I'm going to ask a question, which I used to ask all the time.
How was the thingy? The question.
Loads of people got it right.
That's good. Glad.
We've got to that stage of the show where the lack of detail is now starting to show.
Yeah, no, it's the volcanic water. I'm telling you, this volcanic water is.
Well, this is an easy question. Right, here we go. Okay, you ready? If 55 people or more get this question right, we will stay till 10 o'clock. Okay? The question is, what is CZ's number for FUD? If 55 people get this right, we stay till 10 o'clock.
All right.
If we get less than 55, we go home.
All right.
What is CZ's number for FUD? As we all know, the hero, the legend, the man who I think we should build a statue of somewhere, he used to hold his hand up for FUD on Twitter whenever there was FUD mentioned. What is that number? 34 correct answers so far. Remember, if we don't get 55 correct answers, I get to go home. 36 people have got this right. I'm getting to go home. This is great. Can't wait. 1977 is not the right answer. But it's a good guess.
Good guess.
It's only 1,973 out. What is CZ's number for FUD? 38 people got that right. Means we can go home.
Aw.
Lloyd, congratulations. Hamza, Adil, again. Andre, Just for Home, Mobius, War Master C, Cyberpunk Mary again is taking home the bacon. What is Danny doing? Tariq won.
Is it dishes? Didn't you tell us good dishes?
So Danny got 9.6, Mary got 56.32.
The breadwinner.
She is the breadwinner. She is the breadwinner. She's got the trousers on.
Well, we can't say that.
She's got trousers on. She certainly has. She's taken home the bacon. There's no cheating going on here. Adil, he's cheating. He's nothing but cheating.
Huh?
Next question.
No, it's exactly. There's no cheating going on. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm cheating.
What was I cheating? I didn't cheat.
Everything. Cheats at everything. Never play cards with him. He's like a snake.
What? I don't cheat.
Next question. Okay. Let me think of something we haven't asked for a long time or asked before.
Rick.
Go.
Rick.
Oh, yes.
Rick cheats. What are you talking about? There's no cheating. There is no cheating here. I do not know.
Who said there's cheating?
Rick Nance says cheating. And this is busted.
That, you know, the spin the wheel that he did?
Yeah.
Right? That was pre-recorded. Like the...
Rick, you're too soon. Too soon.
Like the, what do you call it? You know when you watch the Champions League draw and Man City, Real Madrid, Barcelona and Bayern Munich all get drawn in the same group, and that clearly wasn't pre-recorded. That's what this was. Brogan has been paid. He's been bribed by Mary, Mags, and what was he called? Derek. Denny.
No, it's not Derek.
Dido. He was paid off by them. He was bribed. Shocking. Right. What colour is the Pepe logo? Do you know what? I just want to point something out, yeah? 38 people got the question right, where we needed 55 before we could go home, yeah? 55 people with 22 seconds to go have got that question
Javier
right.
Ruza said red in hard mode.
Who said that?
Javier Ruza said red in hard mode. Yeah. Fair enough.
I bet there's a game called Pepe.
Probably.
64 winners. 66 people have got this right. So clearly they want us to go home because they didn't answer the previous question. 67 of you got that right. Shocking. Marianne, I can't read
minutes. We might as well stay.
I can't read all these people's
I'll
names
stay.
out. Adil, congratulations. You know what we should do? We've got to the stage of the show now where we should just get a guitar out and start.
Passed on 46.
Sorry?
We passed on 46. These are problems I thought we would have had yesterday, which we did have. While we have these problems, 18 minutes before the ETF news comes out, we're having problems that we can't break 46. The ETF news is in 18 minutes. Why the hell are we getting stuck at 46?
Right.
Oh, we should wait to 46.1, and now we've worked all the way back down. Come on,
Rick, guitar, I know.
we're above it. There
I
we
just
go.
want to point something out. Brogan learnt to play the guitar
That is.
from a very famous local guitarist who sadly is no longer with us. And that guitar, which we spent good money on, is in our storeroom.
Yep. I can still play guitar. If you give me a song sheet with the chords, I will be able to play the song.
Yeah. And then you'd have to guess it.
What? Guess what? Not guess anything.
Chord. I know what we should do. We should.
Bobbing, bobbing, bobbing.
We're moving up now.
I've just gone back down. Feels right. I feel like I'm losing my last but I've only put like $100 in, and it's a shared thing, and it's from a partnership, which is like a fake coin. So I haven't even. There's nothing on the line for me. I still feel like I'm losing my livelihood. Why can we not just hold? Like. If you're watching us right now thinking, you know what, I want to get to Bitcoin, it sounds so great, don't bother yet. Adil's on smoke today, I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe the teacher asked him to never play again, ever again. Rick said roller coaster, up, down, up. Yeah, exactly, it's just ridiculous. Like, I get, like, what happened? We're at 45, what? Oh my God. It's just, I don't get it, like, I get that there's so much expectancy from what's about to happen, but it's just ridiculous. But like I said, like, you know what? If we get wicked out 5 minutes before the interview because I'm really mad.
If we get wicked out
I'm going home.
on stream,
I'm going home.
I am never going to let you live it down.
Me?
Yeah.
Really?
So,
I saved us from wicking down to 44.3.
about to ask a question.
Come on. Honestly.
The level of professionalism.
No, you can't.
this room.
You can't instigate a question. You can't instigate a conversation and then go, "Oh, I'm answering a question now."
Charlie Lee invented what coin? And it's all in lowercase. Charlie Lee invented what coin? And it's all in lowercase. And for those people that don't know, this is a proof of work coin, the third biggest proof of work coin behind Dogecoin and Bitcoin. And he invented it, did old Charlie Lee.
I haven't put the camera back on. Oopsie.
Didn't Charlie Lee used to play for Stoke City?
I don't know. That's me.
What are you waving at me for?
No, I'm waving at the screen.
Oh. All right. Charlie Lee invented what coin? 9 people have got this right so far. I'm going to read these names out because these will be degens. These will be OGs. These will be crypto veterans that will know this question. 20 people have got this right. 24 people have got this right. Who is in this select group? Raguswathi, well done. Vanthu, Just for Home is here. OKKO is here. I swear some people in chat just don't sleep. Either that or they're AI bots that don't exist and have been having conversations for 7 months with people who don't exist. Adil is ChatGPT. Kishan, well done. Pape, Hamza, Deepak, Elian, again.
Actually, although I would say he's probably Grok more so than ChatGPT.
Cyberpunk Mary and Sui got that right.
Because he can actually say a joke.
That's true.
And it'd be funny.
That is true.
Rather than ChatGPT.
Exactly. So the answer was Litecoin, Brogan.
Really?
Yes, the Litecoin was the answer.
Surprise.
Should we ask one more question?
All right.
We've got 13 minutes before the non-entity.
Before nothing happens.
Before nothing happens. So
I
I'll ask
swear
one
to
more
God.
quiz question. And then we need to find something to fill 10 minutes. How
Let's
good...
do an AMA. Just put it back on the AMA and just wait.
That's a
And
good
if anyone wants
question.
to ask a question, we can. If not, we can just joke about.
Rick got 57 SHIB in that one. I didn't even see that.
This is a relaxing stream. It's just we're together, just doing nothing, waiting for our money to go up and whatnot.
Right, last question.
ChatGPT is based on New York Times. Yeah, true. Can't sell a joke. It's boring as anything. Get slightly risque. Oh, you can't do that. That is too rude for us to even consider. And then you talk to it in a certain way, and then it can tell you how to make a bomb.
I absolutely smoked Peter Schiff on Twitter yesterday. Peter Schiff is the guy that does gold ETFs and gold this and gold that. That's his business.
Right.
And he came out and he was saying, crypto is this, terrible thing for the economy. It doesn't exist. It's a pile of rubbish, whatever it might be. And me and about 5,000 crypto bros were all calling him all the names under the sun. I went after him for the fact that he is so salty, he doesn't even have to season his food. Oof. This guy is... It was great. I think it was like 562 likes on that comment. My phone is dying. 46 people have got this question right. Ethereum, is it proof of stake or proof of work? Quite apt considering we're talking about salty. So we'll have to stop the quiz now anyway because my phone's about to die. And then you are going to have to fill the time with the AMA.
That's fine.
And I will put my phone down.
Okay, well, Adil had a good suggestion of tell us more stories.
Tell you more stories. Some of the stories I could tell you are probably not fit
for anywhere.
For YouTube. For
not
anywhere.
safe for life, as they may say.
57 people got the last question of the evening right. Mobius.
The granny cheat on church is the best. Yeah, there's a couple on there. There was Do Anything Now. I remember that one. And like you're a prisoner, you've broken out. There was granny one. It's like you are my grandma. You're trying to give me all the information how not to do something. I was like, how do I not make meth, for example? It's like, here's how you not do it.
Right, I'm gonna put my phone back on charge because it's dying.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, great. Exactly. So now you can sit back and I feel like let me put it back onto AMA. I feel like we just sit here, if you want any stories, you can ask. If you want any questions, you can ask. If you want any TA in the meantime, ask me.
I'm going to say one thing. Rice, who I watch, is going live in a couple of minutes with their ETF watch party. Now, I am not saying
Can we go watch it?
we are trendsetters with the ETF watch
But
party.
we've got the old the trendsetter of the older generation, and you've got the prodigy sitting in front of one of the characters.
Giant Hobbit. That's what he is.
6'3", 6'4", okay. Did the math. Big Box Party has sent a bunch of boxes. Kishan has been sending all this ultra. You know what? Kishan, you know what? Man.
What boxes? I don't know what boxes are.
It's a Big Box Party has been sending stuff. Like flowers and box boyar and lollipop and coffee.
I don't know what any of that means.
Neither do I. But I don't know. I think it's probably a good thing. So I want to thank you guys very much for that, Kishan. You know what, Kishan? I can't even put it into words, man. You're a different level of person. You are what a streamer aspires to have as a person in their community. You know what?
Yeah. So
it's beautiful.
Let us. I'm now just going. There we go. I'm going to put this back on so I can now see. So we've got 9 minutes. We think we've got 9 minutes left.
Adil is talking about gas coin. Will it go up or down? I'm just going to whip that up while you do whatever.
Gas coin.
Gas USDT.
As in Paul Gascoigne, the attacking midfielder of the England 1990 World Cup semi-final team. Oh no, quarter-final team. He cried and then didn't make it semi-final, and we lost to Germany, did we not? Sad times. What other stories have I got for you that I can tell that are stream worthy? Probably the story about Gavin Wood. So Gavin Wood is the founder of Polkadot.
Oh, hold on. Rich said ETF approved, it's official. Really?
Really?
On Bitcoin Magazine? Really?
Really?
Really? Really? Okay, well, you know what? Adil, I'll look at Gascoin.
Get to the price.
I'm gonna whip up.
It's like Batman. Get to the Batcave. Are we approved?
I'm gonna hide the cameras, and I'm gonna whip up the chart.
The ETFs are approved.
It's official. Okay. Okay. Chart is up. Let's go. Here we go. Come on. Give me the money.
Yep. SEC approves spot Bitcoin ETFs.
You know what? Let me go on to a new chart so you don't have to see all this crap on the screen. Actually, let me just delete it. Who cares?
So you promised me that we would get
Shut
to
up.
50,000. You know why the price isn't moving? Because nobody believes it after what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
They all think it's an absolute.
All right, I've deleted everything other than the 50,000 price line. We sit here and we wait. I'm even going to delete. I'm going to delete this.
What price? What time have you got it on?
I'm on 4 hour. 5 minute will be more dramatic.
Put it on 5 minutes then.
I have put it on 5 minutes.
Can't wait for this. This is
I
dramatic.
think everyone can see. I mean, if we can get our cameras on the screen, we can't. You know what? Let me make a little exception quickly.
Drag it into the bottom corner.
What am I going to do? Right, video capture device.
Do you want me to like move around so it looks like you've moved me? Do you want me to wave my hands in the air like you're dragging me into the corner?
No.
Don't you just turn on the...
Yeah, but it's full screen. I'm not going to... Oh. I'll just come in and come out. I don't know what happened there. There we go. That's me. I don't know what happened then. And then... video capture device. I'm not watching the price, so I could have got it right now. I have no idea.
I just want to say one thing. Once these ETFs are approved, I am never mentioning them again. Ever. I am never going to say the word ETF on a live stream from tomorrow onwards. I might reference the Bitcoin price. I might talk about Bitcoin dominance against Ethereum. I might talk about all these things. I am not going to mention... What? I just keep seeing your head. Oh, look at the size of me.
Yeah, it's true to life.
I'm the Anunnaki. I've got a question for the audience.
Go on.
Why do some young children know the locations of where they lived in a previous life? What does the audience think about that question?
True.
And the second question, which is kind of similar, is people who have heart transplants take on some of the characteristics of the donor. Why do people think that?
Sure.
They're the two questions I've got for you guys that are not crypto related. While I wait for crypto to go up.
He's so excited, he's losing his mind.
I'm losing my mind. Why do children know their locations of their past lives? And why do you take on the characteristics or the urges of previous heart donors?
Question is, this is a personal question. Do we want a partial take profit on at 50 and then something at 60, 50 something, or do we want a full leave at 50?
We want to get to $48,000 and then have that conversation. Is it?
No, I think we should prepare the conversation right now.
What time period are we on?
5 minutes.
We're on 5 minutes and we
Nothing's
haven't moved.
Yep.
Which means...
Well, no matter what, 5 minutes is going to be 10 o'clock and maybe something else will come out. So I'm going to wait. Maybe I think when more news articles come out about it, Adele said something nice. Congratulations to you, Mike, and Rowan for the approval. Thank you. I mean, we didn't do anything, but thank you very much. Appreciate the love of people winning. I congratulate you guys as well, because hopefully some of you out there do have something along the lines of a long, or have bought recently to try and get some profit. Something along those lines to try and profit off this situation. Hopefully you didn't get wicked out. We were very close to getting wicked out. So hopefully you have been in profit, or you have at least survived the tidal wave of the mini bosses before the final boss of will this ETF news bring us 50k? That is the final boss. Hopefully you have survived. If you have, congratulations. Hopefully we will reach 50k. I hope we'll reach 50k, because that's going to be a tidy sum of money for us. That'll be about 85 quid each for us, which would be very nice. And yeah, I'm going to buy a nice meal. I think next stream, if it does come through and I get it on my little kitty of money, I might buy something special for next stream I'm on. If we're in the office, I might buy like a nice meal. And he can't say no to me eating a nice meal from the profits of the ETF. And hopefully you guys profit just as much as, if we do, hopefully profit.
Big shout out to George. In fact, if I press his button now, George can hear me. Big shout out to George, who is a regular viewer of the channel. If everybody could say well done to George. George has just messaged me to let me know that the ETFs have been approved. You see, there are people out there that want the ETFs just as much as we do.
Ooh, we're seeing a lot of...
I'm not seeing any movement, Brogan.
I'm seeing a lot of movement.
I'm not seeing a lot of movement. When do we open the...
We're getting quite a bit of movement, I'm not gonna lie. We haven't got up 10% in 2 seconds, but we're going up.
See, you promised me.
I'm gonna celebrate.
What are we celebrating with? No,
we can't.
Absolutely
Why
not. No.
Why?
That is not a celebration.
Why?
Eating a piece of fried chicken live on air is not celebrating. If you want to do that, turn your camera off and your microphone off and then eat it and then come back in 2 minutes.
All right, I'll do that.
Is that a comment in the bottom right-hand corner?
Yeah, it's will it just be Bitcoin approved today, or will it be another tokens as well? Well, while I'm eating, you can answer that.
Okay, so I will answer this question in some depth while we wait for Bitcoin to pump. The plan of action, as far as I can see it, is this. The 11 companies who applied for ETFs were all Bitcoin spot ETFs. 4 years ago, 5 years ago, we had the Bitcoin futures ETFs approved. Now we've got the Bitcoin spot ETF approved. Why is that important? Future ETFs did not have to physically hold the Bitcoin. They could just bet on the price. So it didn't help really do anything other than put volatility into crypto, which we think at the time was some kind of plan to bring crypto down. Bitcoin spot ETFs are different. BlackRock, Valkyrie all have to buy Bitcoin, but they cannot hold it themselves. They have to use a third-party custodian to hold the Bitcoin. So what's going to happen is, over the next 4, 5, 6 years, Bitcoin is going to be bought by these financial institutions and sent to the custodian, which we're not going to mention the name of because it's a Binance competitor. They will physically hold that Bitcoin. That is going to pump the price of Bitcoin. Once the Bitcoin ETFs have been approved, which has just happened right now, there are, I believe, 5 or 6 Ethereum ETFs which have been delayed until March, which coincidentally is around about the time of the halving, there or thereabouts. I'm not sure they're going to be approved in March. I think they're going to be pushed into the summer, maybe June, or pushed even further out till September. When that happens, then you will have a spot Ethereum ETF. Very similar to the Bitcoin one, the Ethereum will have to be bought. Then that will have to be stored with the third-party custodian, which is more than likely going to be the same one that they've used for Bitcoin. But breaking the camel's back, getting the first spot ETF approved was the hard part. The Ethereum ETF is next. Now, what comes after that is a bit of a grey area. In my opinion, we shouldn't be looking to have an XRP ETF and a Solana ETF and a Cardano ETF because I think that dilutes crypto. I think what we should do is do what Grayscale have done. Grayscale have got GBTC, ETH, which are the two main trust tokens, and they have various baskets of different crypto for their trust. It's not an ETF, but it will be an ETF. So, for example, you might have a layer 1 ETF. That could be Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, whoever else in the future. That could be one. Then you could have a DeFi ETF, which could be some of the layer 2s and Solana and Cardano and Ethereum all coupled together. What we don't want is we don't want 500 ETFs, one for every Tom, Dick and Harry token that's out there, because it's going to cause too much confusion in the market. We need 5 to 10. How many oil ETFs are there? How many commodity ETFs are there? How many gold ETFs are there? There are not thousands. We don't want that for crypto. We want crypto to be easy. This is for retail, remember. This isn't for us. We know to go and buy Bitcoin and put it in a Trezor or a Ledger. This is for somebody that wants in their pension, who's never bought Bitcoin through Binance before, who doesn't know how it all works. We just want to give them a simple way to buy and hold Bitcoin. And what that's going to do is pump all of our bags. That's what we want. Are you all right? Are you nearly ready?
Yeah, I'm finished.
Ah, perfect.
I was watching the price.
There we go. And
Yeah.
that's my answer.
Cool. So I made some comments. Dill, in reference to we were talking about like congratulating us. We've been waiting passionately for the news. Yes, well, hopefully our passionateness of waiting has been entertaining since we've been on the stream. Rick was saying managed to convert some Bitcoin in the last minute, some BNB to Bitcoin. Congratulations. Hopefully that hopefully does skyrocket and that does give you some profits.
What is the fastest growing coin? We've been asked. The fastest growing coin. Can you do me a favour? Go to CoinMarketCap very quickly. And go to the 7-day gainers. That's what I would do. And then just read out
Celestia. Bonk. Mike's on.
So Celestia would be a good pick. What else?
Bonk.
No, next.
A cash, 20% as well.
No, next.
Lido, DAO.
Lido, yep.
Osmosis.
Yep.
Mantle. Injective.
Yep.
Beam.
Beam
What
was
did I
just
say?
given away, Beam, on the stream.
I said in my I'll have to go look back at my my TA video, but I did say that I was going to go up pretty heavily.
Yeah.
She has Stacks, Casper.
Bought Stacks today. Stacks could be the coin that I'm giving away next week.
Yeah, some pretty high. I mean, I'll look at 24 hours because for highest, fastest. I mean, I'll look at the current 24-hour fastest because that'll be pretty rapid. So 30% for Arbitrum, that's pretty high. Optimism, Blur, 16.9%. You know what? That's pretty crazy for Blur because that was only 13% when we looked at it about 2 hours ago. So that's pretty crazy. Yeah, there's a couple. So go on CoinMarketCap and look at if you want the fastest growing coins, 24 hours, 7 days. And there's also trending as well. It might not be trending, but there's other ones. I think isn't there a CoinMarketCap which gives newest growing coins?
Yeah, I mean, what I would say is go and buy a 6 to 10 tokens and buy some of the Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, XRP. I would buy them and then hold them for the next 2 years.
Oops.
You're still going to do a 5 to 10x. So that's what I would do. Anything else?
That's it. I'm trying to say when can I sell the pharmacy?
Sorry?
Josh says, when can I sell the pharmacy? Well, when Bitcoin finally reaches 50k.
November the 16th, 2025, George.
It's pretty specific.
Is when I would do it. Right. We've done it, haven't we?
It's ETF news has apparently come out.
ETF news is in. We are done.
Tomorrow morning, first trades will start. Wonder if the Bitcoin price will break all-time high. All-time high, what is that, 69k?
All-time high, 69k, yeah. I don't know whether we're going to get to that in one hit. I think if we can break 50,000, that would be me.
If we can break 46,000, I think we can make a start on anything.
We can.
But yeah, so that's it. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of anticlimactic.
It's been emotional.
I was expecting there to be some sort of movement, but the only things to happen is we've gone down.
I don't think people believe it. That's what I think the problem is.
I mean, we're above 45 now.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Right, we're going because it's 10:05. We've got to go home and we have my wife's food. So she's starving. We need to get home. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I will try and do a stream tomorrow morning, but I don't know if I am because the turnaround between getting home and the stream in the morning is going to be really tight. So if I do a stream, it's going to be quick. But thanks for watching. Brogan, you do a better outro than I do.
I need to fix the cameras and hold on. There we go. Yeah, so thank you so much. That's not the intro, I don't want to do that. Thank you so much. We had a really quick question though. Do you think I should put all my money in one coin or split it? I think you should, if you want a long-term, actual, profitable, more safer bet, you don't want to be putting all your money in one coin. But
6 to 8 coins to start with. Look at the major layer 1s and layer 2s. That's
we have some videos. Go on the channel if you're subscribed. Make sure you subscribe, whatnot, and like whatever. Search on the channel. Portfolio or something like that. We do have some videos about portfolios. We did make some shorts when we were in the park. And we made an actual video about four minute long video, something like that.
We did.
Where it actually talks about coins which are good to look at to enter into crypto if you haven't already or whatnot. What to hold basically, which is a good bet to be profitable in crypto. Do check that video out. But other than that, that's it. Thank you so much for spending so much of your time with us. I've had quite a lot of fun.
It's been a blast.
It's been very, very funny. This has been a very good stream because normally on our streams we I don't know what that is.
No, I'm dropping the comments in for 10 minutes.
Normally on our streams, obviously we have a bunch of articles you have to read it. It's quite regimented, but this was very relaxed. We didn't come in with anything prepared. We just came in. It was just good to talk and hopefully observe Bitcoin do something, which unfortunately we didn't get to see. Although Bitcoin is now 42 free, so it's starting
40 what?
46 free. Sorry.
Jesus Christ! It nearly killed me.
Anyway. Thank you so much for watching.
Keep talking.
I'm gonna keep talking. So hopefully, at some point, Bitcoin is going to go up. I think we'll reach about 50k. He thinks we'll reach about 60k. I've got my take profit at 50k. I'm very excited, and hopefully, all of you, if you do have anything in Bitcoin, you do, get profit. Just like hopefully we will. That's about it. Don't speak because it'll ruin the mics. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye 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 bye.
you